quick, but I'm coming with a very pertinent message. Actually, it's more so of a teaching based off of my life experience, and also a little bit of research. Excuse me, y'all. Yeah, I ain't gonna be in here long, y'all. But I just had to pop on. It's so nice outside. I decided to step outside real quick. So I hope that you all are doing well, my brothers and sisters. I hope that you all are in good graces and in good health. This is your sister Fire. And salute to all the soldiers and the warriors out there standing strong and firm in the Lord. Oh yes, oh yes. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started because I don't have much time to be on this evening. I got other things to do. But I want to talk to y'all about how to identify. Y'all, my little dread keeps sticking out over here, y'all. Excuse me. I want to speak to y'all about how to identify if someone is trying to sacrifice you. Yes, I said it. It's unfortunate, but it happens a lot in this world. I said, how to identify if someone is trying to sacrifice you. Okay? Now, usually when someone is trying to sacrifice you, they're trying to unalive you. Okay? But then there could be other sacrifices, such as they could be trying to dead your income. They could be trying to dead your relationships. And that can be platonic or romantic. Okay? You could have someone who doesn't want to ever see you get married. Okay? So they will try to, put you up for sacrifice on that end. You could have someone who will try to sacrifice your career. Okay? And what happens when these sacrifices are being done, it's an exchange. Okay? So what they are doing is they are trying to take you out in whatever form, but usually the main form of a sacrifice is unaliving someone. Straight up. Okay? Straight up. So when they go to do this, okay, what they are trying to do is exchange your life for their life. Okay? Y'all gotta understand this. A lot of times this happens with chosen ones, children of God, or people with talent, or very successful people. Okay? Because why would they need to or want to, even though that happens too, but the main sacrifices that are done are on people who I just explained: successful, creative, children of God, chosen ones. I say successful. Yes, those type of people who got things going for themselves. Okay? And so it will be a person who usually don't have nothing going for themselves. And so they want to exchange their life for your life. You see? They want what you have, because they ain't got nothing, apparently. Now, you have celebrities that do this as well. Oh, yes. It's done big time in the celebrity world. And that's how a lot of them appear to stay on top. Because what they are doing is, I'm not saying this right. What they are doing is, yes, they are sacrificing people. There are a lot of up and coming artists, such as myself. When I was up and coming, when I was 1 foot in the world, 1 foot on the Lord's side, okay? Just being honest, which is lukewarm and gotta spew you out. But I had 1 foot on the Lord's side, 1 foot on Satan's side, okay? And so they like to do this with a lot of up and coming artists. You don't even have to be an artist as far as music. You can be a film director. Like I said, anybody who is successful, anybody who is creative, anybody who has talent and they want it, oh yes. Because see, they have the means, they have the money, they have the connections to do it. Okay? They have the means, the money, the connections to suppress you and oppress you while they steal your identity, while they steal your intellectual properties. Okay? If you don't know what intellectual property is, you can definitely look it up. But basically, that's your creativity. That's your brains, how you come up with stuff. Like here on YouTube, you know, people create content. And how would you like it if you sat up there and came up, you know, with all this content you created on your own, and then you look over and somebody else just stole it, just did a whole nother video and tried to act like they're the one who created it first, didn't give you no credit for it, making money off of it and everything. You see what I'm saying? And so a lot of times, y'all, I'm excited and frustrated. I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm a little frustrated. I'm a little frustrated right now. But I'm gonna be all right. That's why I'm kind of stumbling on my words. So I was saying how, you know, okay, so what they will do is they will take from you, they will steal from you all your intellectual property, all your creativity. They will even steal your style, okay? I'm talking about like the way you dress, the way you talk, how you may walk. You know what I'm talking about? They'll steal all that and then try to cover it up by getting rid of you for good. You understand me? I'm gonna say that again. They will try to cover it up by getting rid of you for good. That way, you can't run that mouth as you should and tell on them about what they're doing. And a sacrifice is a sacrifice. So when you go to the devil, when you go to Sam, pay attention. When you go to Sam and you say, I want to sacrifice this person, and you tell them what you want to do the sacrifice for. Because like I say, it's many different reasons that a person can do the sacrifice for. They may want it all. Or they just may want your creativity. Or they just may want your beauty. It's many different things, my brothers and sisters. Okay? So when they go and they make that deal with Sam, the devil, now they got to follow through with that sacrifice. If they don't follow through with the sacrifice, that means they are going to be sacrificed. Oh, yes. Because the devil is coming to collect. You came, you promised him something, okay? You told him, if you do this for me, devil, Sam, pay attention, then, you know, the devil, okay, so they'll make a deal with the devil. Boom, I'll give you this. The devil gonna give them whatever, you know what I'm saying? And if you cannot, what's the words I'm looking for? If you cannot follow through with that sacrifice, because the devil probably done already gave them an advance of whatever they wanted. You see what I'm saying? Oh, well, I want fame. I want money. That's usually what it is, fame or money. Not saying it can't be something else, but usually people want fame, money, power, respect. Okay? And if you cannot follow through with that, he coming for you. The debt has got to be paid. Because, see, he put his whole army on this person to try to sacrifice them. And if the sacrifice cannot be done, he coming for you. Yes, he coming for you. So, how to identify this is you will begin to, if someone is trying to sacrifice you, my brothers and sisters, how y'all doing? Hi, y'all. I ain't trying to be rude, y'all. I'm just on the road here. Like I say, I ain't got much time. Okay. Where was I at? So how to identify if someone is trying to sacrifice you is one of the first things you will see. How y'all doing? Some kids in the neighborhood, y'all. I love children. So the first thing that you will begin to see is that someone, or most of the time it's going to be more than one, but it could just be one person, is stealing your intellectual properties, trying to steal your style, like how you dress, how you wear your hair, how you talk, okay? That's going to be one of the first signs you're going to see if someone is trying to sacrifice you, okay? Another thing you're going to see is that things in your life are going to become extremely hard. Extremely. In all avenues. Because they're trying to get you up out of here. So what they're going to start doing is messing with your money. That's the first thing they're going to start messing with. If you own a business, they're going to start doing bad reviews on your business. They're going to start attacking your business, sending all different type of people to say this and say that about your business. Nothing good, everything bad. Okay? Start reporting your business. Like here on YouTube, you can do, try to report somebody's channel and stuff like that. Even out here, you can report somebody to the Better Business Bureau and stuff like that. Okay? If you work on a job, you'll start noticing how everybody just, and not even on the job, anywhere, okay, people will just start being just real nasty towards you, and you'll see they'll start targeting you. It's like everybody on the job can be doing the same thing. You ain't doing nothing different than anybody else, right? But it seems like every time you turn around, they targeting you. You the target. Out of all these people, you seem to be the target. That's another sign that someone or someones are trying to sacrifice you. Another thing you will see as well, kind of piggybacking off of that, is that your family may even begin to turn on you. When you and your family may have had a close-knit, connection. Y'all could have been tight. You feel me? And then the next thing you know, all of a sudden, your family acting funny. I'm going to tell you why that happens. Why all of that happens, really. These are spirits. Because, see, when they go to the devil, when they go to Sam, pay attention. When they go to the devil, he gonna send his army out. Who is his army? Demons, fallen angels, and unclean spirits. They jump bodies. Y'all better pay attention. They can be in a body right here next to you right now, right? And you go walk down the street and that same spirit will into the body down the street and talk to you in a whole nother body. That's how quick they can do it. So it's not really your people doing this to you. It's the spirits that are operating in the people. It's the spirits that are operating in the vessels that are doing this. You understand me? Another, let me just think. Make sure I'm hitting on everything, y'all. This is kind of piggybacking off of the part where I say at your job or your business, you'll be targeted. You will notice that you will be kind of outcasted, which is still making you a target, okay? You will feel outcasted everywhere you go. You ain't done nothing to nobody. Let's just say, hopefully y'all ain't done nothing to nobody. Okay, you could have done nothing to nobody. You could be the nicest person in the world, the kindest, sweetest person in the world. And you just notice everywhere you go, it's like you will see people ignore you. They'll go over there and talk to that person, but they'll ignore you. You might say, "Hey, how you doing today?" I was raised in the South. Okay, so down here we have, y'all, the wind blowing my thing. Down here we have a lot of Southern hospitality. So everywhere we go down in the South, most of the time we say, "Hey, how you doing?" Stuff like that. You will notice, you will say, "Hey, how you doing?" to somebody, and they'll just totally ignore you or mean mug you. But yet you will see them over there talking to a whole group of people. Everybody talking, getting along, but they're ignoring you. That's another sign that you have been put up for a sacrifice. Now, of course, it's not going to be just one little isolated event. It's going to be a few of these things. Okay? We can't just say somebody put you up for sacrifice because people ignored you. No. I'm telling you this because if you start seeing all of these things or most of these things that I'm telling you, you better know somebody done put you up for sacrifice. And it's sad because a lot of people, family members, their own family members, will put them up for sacrifice. Their own lovers will put them up for a sacrifice. You understand me? It's real out here. It's real out here. It's real out here. You know, some people are greedy. They let greed rule them. That almighty dollar. Some people just want attention, which is the fame part of it. They just want to be seen so bad, and they want to be known as the best and the best dressed and the best this and that. It is so many reasons that are just sad reasons that someone will try to put you up for a sacrifice. And I'm gonna warn you now, if you ever try to get in the music industry, any type of showbiz, entertainment, trying to be a movie director, a DJ, any of that, anything to do with entertainment, show business, Hollywood, you better watch out. Because coming in new, and not just coming in new, because they sacrifice some that have already been there, but for the most part, to try to stay on top, they try to sacrifice the new artists, the newcomers that are coming in. So they could just snatch, because it's easier. Because most people who are just coming up, they don't have the money for legal fees to take these people to court. Most people are going to believe the celebrities or the people with influence over a newcomer. Okay? It happened to me. So even if you try to speak up, most people ain't even gonna believe you. They gonna believe that celebrity, or they gonna believe that person with influence. Whole time you telling the whole truth. Whole time this old joker over here done put you up for sacrifice. And I'm gonna give you one more reason, or one more identifier to know if someone tried to sacrifice you. That person will keep coming and will not leave you alone. Will not leave you alone. Okay? They will keep they ain't nothing but the devil trying to put that music on, because he don't want me telling his secrets, but I'm gonna keep going. I'm almost done with this video anyway, but he know what time it is. So anyway, the person who tried to put you up for sacrifice, or the people who tried to put you up for sacrifice, will continue to badger you. Continue. You'll be like, well, dang, what's going on? Why they won't leave me alone? You know what I mean? That's because they can't leave you alone. Because if they don't get rid of you, that means they gotta go. You see? It'll be somebody, you know, you might have done got rid of, friend or lover, okay, years ago. And they just keep emailing you. They just keep texting you. They just keep calling your phone. They just keep popping up to your house. They just will not leave you alone. They may even, like I say, be trying to turn others against you. And they just won't stop. You better know, they try to put you up for a sacrifice, baby. But the good news about all this is, my brothers and sisters, is that if you're a chosen one or a person of God and you are in alignment, you ain't even got, let me tell you something, because see, God is so gracious and merciful. You don't always got to be totally in alignment. Because when this first happened with me, I wasn't totally in alignment, but I was in alignment enough. You feel me? I knew who my God was. I was never going to give up on my God. I was never going to bow to no Sam, aka the devil. My faith was strong enough at that time. You see what I'm saying? So if your faith is strong and you are a chosen one or you are a person of God, right? And especially if you are in alignment with God, with his purpose for you, his perfect will for you, they won't be able to touch you. They won't be able to touch you. Now, I ain't going to say they ain't going to be able to do some things to you. Oh, they'll be able to do some things. I done been through it. But what I'm saying is they will not be able to take your life. What I am saying is you're going to bounce back and you're going to be on top and they're going to be on the bottom eventually. See, God is going to allow you to go through some things so that he can build up your spiritual muscles and learn what you need to learn from this whole situation, this whole ordeal. So he going to allow some things. I'm telling you now, because he allowed a lot of things with me, boy. Woo-hoo. But look at me now. The unfortunate news is if you are not a child of God, then the devil will have at you. We see it every day all over, YouTube or social media in general, how a certain person was sacrificed. Yeah. And those people, they weren't saved. They weren't. Now, when we look at the scriptures, there were martyrs, meaning there were saints, people of God, that were allowed to be taken out. Okay? And they didn't mind being taken out either because they knew where they were going. That's why they call a martyr. Okay? So if you are allowed to be taken out as a person of God, then you're considered a martyr, which in the kingdom of God, that's like you gonna have a high position in the kingdom of heaven, in the kingdom of God, because you went out like a soldier, like a true soldier, like a true warrior. You feel me? So I don't want to say all the way. Just yet. Not all the way, because there were martyrs in the Bible, like John the Baptist. John the Baptist was beheaded. Okay? But I'm going to tell you, for the most part, my brothers and sisters, if you are in total alignment with the Most High God and you have faith in him and you will not give up on him, you will not bow to Satan, they ain't going to be able to do nothing with you. But you got to go back and listen to some of my older videos. Not even, this video I'm talking about is not even that old, okay? I was telling y'all about, oh gosh, I just lost my train of thought. I was telling y'all about you have to have discipline. You have to not let him get to your mind, okay? Go check that out if you haven't already. Because that is what's going to save your life if you have been put up for a sacrifice. Also, my witches and warlock videos and how to combat them. That is what's going to save your life if you have been put up for a sacrifice. Even my demonology videos. Go watch those. That is what's going to save your life if you think you have been placed up for a sacrifice, my brothers and sisters. God don't have me doing this for nothing. God will allow someone to go through something so that they can come back and teach the others and show the others the way. Salute Moses. Salute Joseph. Salute Paul. If you don't know who they are, go look at the Bible. Go read your Bible. Salute David, King David. So, your sister has been sent here to teach you all how to identify if you have been put up for a sacrifice. And this is going on rampant in the world, okay? I don't want none of y'all to be sacrificed. None of my brothers or sisters, no. I want you to be aware. Be aware. This video is not to scare no one, because we the children of God. We fear who? Fear not, says the Lord. But we have to be aware. My people perish from lack of knowledge. My people perish from lack of knowledge. I see some nonsense, but I ain't even gonna respond to that. They just mad because I'm telling their secrets. Yeah, and I'm gonna keep telling them. And I'm gonna keep telling them. So anyway, my brothers and my sisters, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this video up. I love you all. I hope this has blessed someone. I know this has blessed someone. I know this has blessed someone. If the video has blessed you, go ahead and hit that like button so it can go up in the algorithm and bless someone else. And y'all stay tuned. This is your sister Fire. Until next time, peace. Thank y'all for tuning in.